Hey, welcome to my first devlog of Crack in the Dark, a game I've been working on for over a year. I'll walk you through how it started, what's changed, and where it's headed. I myself have a bachelor's degree in game development, along with 2 years of professional experience working with Unity, but this is my first Unreal project. So why am I making Crack in the Dark? I believe games need a unique gimmick, and for me, the best gimmicks come from game mechanics. I didn't want this game to be a reskin of something that already exists. I had the idea to use a mouse as a drawing tool where the player's drawings translates into action inputs. That was the foundation for Crack in the Dark, so I wrote a game design document to solidify my ideas. The original concept was that the player would draw shapes with the mouse to control the hand that's holding a whip. Holding the left mouse button would trigger attack type A, the right button would do attack type B, and combining these would allow for different combos. The game loop was inspired by For Honor's single-player campaign, which is 1v1 fights with quick switching between enemies. And just like in For Honor, players could attack from 4 different directions, and they would need to hit the AI's unguarded sides. To crack the whip, the player would do a quick back and forth mouse motion. There would also be blocks, feints, and guard breaks. I wanted environmental interactions too. For example, standing in an oil puddle and drawing circles would make the whip spin, kicking up the oil and spraying the enemies in front of them. And like in Indiana Jones, the whip could pick up objects, grab power-ups, wrap around enemies to stagger them, and swing across the level. One big issue: I couldn't make it fun. Most of these features were in my first prototype. The combat and movement mechanics didn't mesh well, and creating the enemy AI would be complicated. Here I was at a crossroads. I should either pivot or keep working on this prototype and try to rework it so that it works. I decided to pivot. So I went back and I revisited the core idea: unique mechanics. I still wanted to keep the whip because I thought it was cool. The whole reason for a whip is to make a loud cracking noise. So that instantly gives the idea of a sound-based mechanic. And then the main idea came to me: what if the player can only see with sound? That's how Crack in the Dark came to be. I had 4 main tasks: rework whip controls, develop the art style, design how the sonar reveal works, and create at least one enemy. First up, the whip. I simplified the whip controls: left mouse for light attacks, right mouse for heavy attacks, and the mouse wheel to shoot the whip like a grappling hook. This allowed a focus on movement and simpler AI encounters. For the art style, I explored how to represent a blind person's view in an unlit world. I tried several options until I found an image showing how dolphins see underwater. Very stylized and spooky. So I tried to replicate that in Unreal Engine and produced 4 variations. And I really liked this one. Okay, now for the really technical stuff. How do I reveal the world to the player but have it fade back to black over time? A simple solution would be to have a sphere in the level as the sound source and a material on that sphere that reveals anything it intersects. But that is too simple, so I did something more complex. I found a plugin called Runtime Vertex Paint and Detection for Unreal Engine 5. In simple terms, every 3D object is made out of vertices, and each vertex has an assigned color. Normally, you can't change these colors during runtime, but that's exactly what this plugin allows. So now you just add a material to the meshes that reveals their hidden textures depending on the mesh's vertex colors. Finally, for the enemy, I outsourced 3D modeling. I gave it a simple AI brain and movement, built a basic level, and uploaded the first playable version to itch.io. It's still available if you want to try it, link in the description. And that marks 1 year of development. Obviously, I've glossed over a lot of work in other iterations, but this video is long enough. Next is to prep the game for Steam. In early February, I opened the Crack in the Dark Steam store page. And in early March, I launched the first open playtest. Here's what it looked like. Now, the first thing you might notice is that it looks nothing like the version uploaded to itch. This won't be the first or the last time the visuals get changed. But besides that, we've got all new 3D assets, animations, sound effects, and levels. This was the March version, the very first one, but now it's July. So here's everything that's been added and changed since then. New stamina system, arm gauntlet, melee attack, parry, mantling, dashing, throwable rocks, 3-hit attack combo, all new UI assets, rat enemy, grappleable enemies, more particle effects, interactive main menu, drawing your own map, respawn system, save system, game over and victory screens, level selection, loading screen, and settings menu. This is the current demo version. Oh, did I mention the demo for Crack in the Dark is available on Steam? Go play it. So what's the roadmap? The current goal is to have a presentable demo for the next Steam Next Fest on October 13th. Here's everything that needs to be added. Health items, rock pickups, improved map drawing, marker crystals, bug elimination, redoing the visual style, again, new enemy type, visual checkpoint indicator, gamepad support, all new levels, progressive tutorials, new Steam page, and introduction cutscene. All of this is estimated to take about 3 months of work, and I have about 2 months to do it. I'm sure it'll be fine. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Like, share, and subscribe to see future updates. I plan on making at least one more devlog before Steam Next. Join my Discord, leave your feedback, and help develop the game. All the important links are in the description. Hope to see you next time.